Late nights, mind racing, heart tight, still chasing. Everybody needs a piece of you, but who pours back into you? Mirror talks, mascara stains, pretty smile, hiding pain. You've been holding.
What's up, chat? It's your sister Brittany, and on today's episode, we will be discussing mental health. So grab your drink, grab your snack, and come on back to the Sista Chat.
Five sisters, one chat, voices intertwined. Real talk, real love, every time. From Sunday dinners to late night laughs. Welcome to the chaos. This is Sista Chat.
Hi, guys. I know it's been a long time, but we're back. Get on in here.
So guys, check it out. We are finally back. The storm, the rains, all of that good stuff has tried to come and get us out of what we got planned for the Sista Chat Podcast. But guess what, guys? We here, we made it. And boom, as you can see, we are in a new setting. We are currently working on our sound, our look, and everything because we want to bring and put our best foot forward.
Mm-hmm. Can we have a turn up session real quick? I just need a 3-second praise break. When I think about Jesus, what it done for me. Okay. Reel it in. Today we're going to be talking about how mental health has affected us negatively, positively, how we are able to cope with different highs and lows of everyday living and everyday adjustments and changes and all of that stuff. So we're going to get into the nitty gritty today. Yeah. The use of antidepressants, anxiety medications and stuff like that. It's at an all-time high, and it's statistically shown. Yeah, it's a statistical, like they did
this
a study.
Is actually happening in our world. And it's so weird right now. Yeah. I know that there has been a rise in mental health awareness. We do have a month. The month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I think that mental health came to the forefront during COVID when everyone was forced to be at home with the people that they live with. There was no social outlet. We were forced to just stay. I think since the pandemic, everybody has had to deal with mental illness or mental health in some form or another. It started with them making us stay at home with no social interaction outside of our families. Well, yeah, that was rough. Churches were closed, beauty salons were closed, and I think that really took a toll on people's mental health. That and the fear of actually catching COVID, because television was saying, all these people are dying, there's so many people that are stacked up in New York City. So, you know, when I first got COVID, I was battling anxiety. I took the test, and then I got the email saying that I had COVID. I'm thinking it's my sinuses that are acting up because I'm in a new state. And then my anxiety kicked in. And then I got sick. So I was like, am I going to die? You have all these thoughts going on in your mind based on what people are talking about on the news. After that, my anxiety kicked into high gear. So I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder back in like 2003. And I had debilitating panic attacks. Going out in public, I had to act like I was good. And I don't know if you guys have had panic attacks, but the hyperventilation feels like you can't get enough breath in, no matter how hard you try to breathe.
I have actually never experienced that. I don't want to experience it, but
we don't want you to.
I have never experienced a panic attack or like anxiety or anything like that.
It's bad. And I recall one.
You probably had. But I'm only saying that because anxiety can look different for different people.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Even though, like, if you get nervous, that's a form of anxiety. It's just a low form of anxiety.
Oh, well, when it comes to that, baby, when it comes to the dogs, I don't play with the dogs. I'm scared of dogs.
Y'all talking about COVID, but if I'm being honest, I really kind of tapped into my anxious era after having kids. Baby, I ain't never, ever felt like that before. I don't know. It's like a I can't say the word, claustrophobic feeling of like when your kids are sick and there's like nothing that you can do. It's something about that just really makes me feel real anxious, very uncomfortable. I can honestly say that since having kids, my social life has dwindled drastically. I'm like more socially awkward now, I feel like. The ways that I deal with it, I just kind of talk myself off the ledge. Like, girl, you just having that little anxiety right now. You know, it's going to be over soon. I don't take medicine for it, but I do know some people that do. You know, if it works for you. I'm actually pretty terrified of birth control and what's that called? SSRIs. But that's the medicine that people take.
It is an antidepressant that I am currently on, and I believe it's saving my life.
Right, and I'm not judging nobody, but like I'm literally scared, like to feel that. And
I was the same. Even saying the word anxiety caused me to have an anxiety attack. That's how bad it was. And I had the thought of shame, like I can't go to a counselor, I can't go see a therapist because we just pray it away and we're gonna be okay. And I remember I spoke with somebody really close to me, and they shared that they dealt with anxiety, and that prayer helped them out. And while prayer is a tool, physically it didn't do it for me, and I had to function because I got to the point where I was having anxiety attacks at work, and it was messing with my job. Before we went to sing, before I've acted for 15 years, before I went on stage, I could barely breathe. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I had to get myself together. And so for me, it had gotten to a point where I had a mental breakdown in 2019. What happened was, I was in the bed, don't judge me, I was in the bed eating a Skittle, and it got stuck.
Oh, I remember that.
And instead of going down my throat, it got stuck in my nasal cavity.
Did it go down your nose?
No, I had to wait for it to melt, which is the worst feeling. So I was drinking tea. It was the worst feeling. But anyway, it threw me into a panic attack. Y'all laughing now.
She said you was literally taking.
But when I say that, in that moment, I felt like I was about to die. So my brain did a thing that I didn't know the brain could do. The brain is very powerful. The brain said from that point on that anything that I put in my mouth to try to swallow, it blocked it. It would not let me swallow.
That's crazy.
Fight or flight.
So fight or flight. So I was not able to eat for a couple of weeks. And what turned it around for me, I was drinking Ensure, which was hard. I went to the hospital and they did a test and they're like, there's no blockage in your throat. But my brain was like, alert, alert, alert. So I couldn't swallow. So what I ended up having to do was go to psychotherapy.
That's where you get started though. Dun, dun, dun.
And we.
I went to psychotherapy. I had went to a full mental breakdown. This was around the time I did my Afro pictures.
Did they have cushion
rolls? Oh. No, my psychiatrist did this thing. It was like EMD. I don't know, but anyway, I had to listen to these sound frequencies.
Hypnosis.
I had to close my eyes and I had to, whatever came to my brain, I had to speak it out. So anyway, what the frequencies were doing was resetting my brain back to factory. And then I had homework. When you go home, I want you to sit and without thinking, I want you to take a bite of food. So
wow.
That was very horrific. And it sounds crazy, y'all. It sounds so crazy, but by the third session with these frequencies, I was able to sit down and eat a full meal without, choking. Without choking.
Oh, dang.
I know y'all laughing.
No, I'm not laughing, girl.
All I heard in my ear was taste the rain.
I'm hearing throat go.
But I do remember that.
You heard. So anyway.
Oh, this is going to the left.
Oh, wow.
Did she say
Yes.
She did say throw up.
She built the muscles up again.
Oh my God.
So anyway, after that, I was very thankful I was able to eat again because I felt normal, but I still had anxiety with eating. So every now and again, I would think about it and then my throat would kind of close up. I continued therapy, and therapy helps. It helped me to, kind of open up some wounds that I was dealing with, and it helped me to work through them. However, like she said, she had tools in her mind to get her back to where she needed to be. I needed the medicine. When I tell you I got on Lexapro, and after I stopped seeing things,
see, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, hear me out.
Everybody different.
Hear me out. Yeah. So what it does is the fight or flight, the part of your brain that responds to trauma, responds to fear, it kind of dumbs it down. So your reaction and your body does not
It puts you on autopilot.
I'm on autopilot.
Yeah. To protect you
To protect you
yourself.
from, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So it takes like 2 or 3 weeks for it to actually get into your brain and start working. But when I tell you that morning that I woke up and I knew it was working, I've never felt that good before. I've never felt so normal. I was able to function. I was able to think clearly. When I was in Louisiana, y'all, I had frogs in my house, snakes, all the things. And it went from to,
Hey, buddy.
it's a frog. Go ahead and get that.
That's crazy.
So, fight or flight. That's just my story. Everybody deals with mental health different ways. I've been on Xanax. Xanax makes you sleepy, and they don't prescribe it as much anymore because it's an opioid. So Lexapro helps me to function.
So were you able to find any holistic routes for dealing with your
I'm going to be
mental
honest.
health? Other than Mary Jane?
I was... Mary Jane! In all transparency, I did try Mary Jane.
Okay.
And for some people, I guess it depends on what you try.
Strands.
Yeah, so I did Delta 8, thinking, nobody told me at the time to take a little piece. I ate the whole piece of candy. For some people, it mellows them out. For me, it kicked my anxiety into high gear. Like I ran, put my head in the freezer. I was super paranoid. I thought I was about to die. The TV was on. The people were coming out of the TV.
What?
They're going to think I'm so crazy.
She got all the tea.
I have always seen things. I'm not crazy. Or
Spiritual
like
things.
that. Spiritually, myself, my son, and my daughter, we have been able to see things. So I think that part of the brain that allows you to see supernatural things that are there, I don't know. We got it. With that being said,
This is a judgment-free zone.
with that being said, like now that I'm on antidepressants, the things that I see, they don't scare me. I think I'm more concerned about the living physical people than I am about the other things that I see.
So I do have a question.
Yes.
She was asking from the holistic aspect of things. I would like to ask
The holistic.
holistic.
Compounded that word.
Holistic. I would like to ask on the godly end, the praying end, the trusting in God over your mental health. You said that it didn't work for you. What all did you do?
Everything. I prayed, I cried, I fasted. Well, I ain't had no choice because I couldn't eat. But I went to my parents. I went up for prayer. I did all the things. I believed and trusted with my whole heart. It even got to the place where I would mark 11:23. I had it open on my bed and I would sleep on my Bible. And I removed everything from my life that I thought would be a hindrance, and it was just focused on this in this moment. And I still had the anxiety.
I was gonna say,
just because like when you're dealing with something like that, it doesn't remove, when you're relying on God, it does not remove the symptom from happening.
Right.
It's just building your faith and your character towards God and your prayer life and things like that. But even still, I mean, sometimes we think about just like pastors, right? We look at pastors and we think, oh, because they're a pastor, they don't go through this stuff. Mm-hmm. Their pastors is taking antidepressants and they're still preaching, they're relying on God, but they're still having those symptoms. There's pastors that have death, like children that die, family members that die, and they feel like God has forsaken them. But as long as you just know and remember that God has not forsaken you, you just really got to build your foundation. And like you said, I've dealt with anxiety, I've had my share of ins and outs with, some of the things that you're talking about. But it's, for me, I'm taking a different route because it's like, even though I was going through and I didn't understand why I was going through, I came out, when I was in it, I didn't want to rely on God because it was like, dang, God, you done forgot about me. Like, what's up? Where you at? But I came out and I was stronger because I did keep my faith in God. And that looks different for everybody. It does. Yep. Because again, if you don't have that understanding or you don't have that trust, like with me, I had like a situation, y'all are aware of that too. And I would go to mama and daddy and I'd just be like, you know what, mama, like, it was almost like I would say I don't know what a midlife crisis is, but something along mental breakdown, something like that. Yeah. It was almost like somebody had passed away. And for whatever reason, at my big age, I just realized, okay, so you living your life and you gonna die. Everybody gonna die. I didn't understand that. I still have my questions about it. I'm starting to, come around to a better understanding of it. But the whole thing about you just being born, you didn't ask to be here, you living a life, and then you gonna die at the end of it, just to know that causes anxiety because it's a fear of the uncertain.
Not me though. Like you said, everybody's different. Thinking certain things, the mind is a powerful thing. And when you think about certain things, you start thinking about another tier of that. Right. And you start overthinking, which can literally crank up anxiety.
Yes.
I've done it too many times.
It's that fear of uncertainty.
With me, I feel like I love the Lord. Okay, and I love the intelligence of professional healthcare professionals and stuff. I am more so of a, Lord, I trust you. I'm gonna wait this thing out. I'm not gonna take that pill because I know how the Mary Jane made me feel. I felt like I was fitting to have a heart attack. I'm terrified to take that. I'm terrified to take birth control, et cetera, et cetera. I'm an overthinker like that. So I just wait it out, and I just know that I am going to be okay by next week. If I disappear, if I don't show up to the event, bear with me.
Literally, okay? She will not show up.
And I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. Like I never left. I promise.
From that standpoint, I feel like faith is cool, but I also feel like if God is God, He puts gifts and talents into certain people.
I say God is God. You said if God is God, I just say God is God.
And on next week's episode,
I'm just saying God has placed gifts and talents into everyone. So Mama always said, when you take medication, you review the side effects.
Not the side effect.
My point is, we are human. This is a meat suit. This is not who we are. We are a spirit.
A meat suit? Don't feel like dirt.
This is a meat suit.
Did you say meat?
This is not me.
Know what you said.
We are not. We are spirit, okay?
Here you go.
Is it the halal meat?
If you don't know, my train of thought is completely different from my siblings, and they look at me sometimes like, what?
I just be here. Like, I love the Lord, and I love y'all, and we are all gonna die one day. Like,
that's real. That's the real that scare me.
I think I had finally
It doesn't
accepted
scare me.
that.
I feel like I have too.
I still don't want to go to no
funeral.
funeral, but I have accepted
I
that.
might be okay. Let's go work at a funeral home.
Everybody need to be cremated.
But this is not the person. That's the thing. Like, you know,
Nobody's doing that.
you grieve how you grieve, because you're gonna miss the physical presence of that person's meat suit. Okay. But spirit doesn't die. We are energy. It's neither created nor destroyed. We was here before the foundation of the world, and spirit will be here far longer than our physical bodies will be. That's real. Okay. Well, that's real for me.
You saying
That's what I
spirit
say.
will be here on Earth?
Spirit will be here. Earth is what? It's a construct.
The Lords and everything that's in it.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's a universe.
Okay.
We live in a universe.
Well, Earth will be Earth will be it within the universe, but Earth is like a rock, like a.
It's a floating rock. That's what it is.
And on the episode after the next
But is it
episode,
flat or is it round? Is it a square?
I think the point is there are different ways to handle mental health. Do not, as a Christian, do not rebuke anybody for seeking. You haven't.
I never will.
You haven't. But what I'm saying is, you have faith and prayer. That's an avenue that has helped some. You have medication and therapy. That's an avenue that has helped
And in some instances, you have faith, prayer, therapy, and medication all together.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, whatever you're dealing with, be it mental health, be it a sickness, you're going in with that thing. But at the same time, like you said, God has blessed doctors, the medications. You have faith in God for that healing, but do the proper things and the necessities that it takes for you to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, move forward in life
what
and
works
get you
for
to
you.
that, do what works for you,
Yeah.
and take you to that next step.
I don't really have any stories.
Yes, you do.
Listen, that I'm fit to share. Okay. I was her caregiver. that I'm fit to share. Okay.
Did you fit the her?
I mean,
She said she was Wanda. She's like, what
I was getting my CNA certificate in high school, and I never used my stethoscope. So many times she had me check her blood pressure, y'all. And we can laugh now, but anxiety really will feel you. Make you feel like numb, like you can't feel your body. Like, am I here? I'm here. Feel me. But am I here? I understand now.
Organization will have you feeling like you fake. Like
Wanda was the first victim. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go ahead,
you know
sis.
what?
Go ahead. But you know what? I've been through a lot of stuff. As far as anxiety, it's a lot. But I'm not gonna be sharing like
And
you
you
know
don't have
stuff
to.
like that.
Yeah.
But all I can say is, for me, walking actually helped me. Walking, affirmation, the word, all balled up in one. No lie. Sometimes I do walk the Cardi B. No lie. But
That's your business.
listen,
That's your business.
walking is like so therapeutic to me, and I handle it. I'm not taking any type of medication, and I'm really relying on God. And it's crazy because He literally shows me stuff. I'm in a season right now, and I'm being taught so many lessons from so many different places that I didn't even pay attention to when I was working for corporate America. I was pouring my all into a company, but now I'm pouring my all into myself, and it feels so good. Just walking, just affirming things. Like, I'm serious. I mean, it's amazing. God is amazing. No matter how many times I felt like, oh my God, you forgot about me. Like Brittany was saying. I felt like you forgot about me. Even now, being in a place where stuff just seems so unattainable, unreachable, but knowing that God made a promise to me, And when I walk, I literally walk it out. It feels incredible. Oh my God.
One of the tools to help with anxiety naturally is walking.
It's absolutely amazing.
So I can honestly say for myself, I have never dealt with any anxiety, any mental health issues. Do I have moments? Of course I have moments when I don't want to be bothered with anybody. I have moments when I want to be by myself, be alone. Are those mental health moments?
Those moments where you want to slap fire.
Oh, baby, slap fire. Those
feeling.
moments when, it's like I don't have an attitude, but I be having an attitude. Or I get irritated sometimes, and I just...
That stimulation that you feel when you hear a lot of kids talking and making a whole lot of noise, hooting, hollering, rigmarole, and all of that, that's mental health.
Oh, okay.
That mental health.
Mental health.
Overstimulation.
I can say I've been overstimulated a time or two. Yeah, but other than that, different situations that you go through in everybody, whether you the president, whether you the pastor, whether you the pastor's wife, whether you the pastor's children.
Or just anybody.
Period. I'm using pastor because, I'm a PK and you got my mom and my daddy. But anyway, things are going to happen out of our control. Weapons are going to form, but they don't necessarily have to prosper. In some aspects, they do prosper. But at the end of the day, how will you confront that? How will you stand? Like we talked about faith earlier. In the things that I've been through in my life, faith has been number one for me. My faith has not always been where it is now. When I said I had baby faith, and going through things and challenges and this and that, like it has built up each and every occasion. To lean on God is the only thing that I know. So that's it.
And I would say also too, with us, our parents, they really are superheroes, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that, but like even going through like a little window of my life where I was, battling with, anxiety and stuff. Going to mama and daddy, when I tell you that they show unwavering faith, and they would not say, when you're going through anxiety, you want somebody to be like, girl, go over there and punch a hole in the wall, like do what you gotta do. If you need that, you call her. All of my sisters have been a great support.
1, 2, 3.
And I feel like we all have been great supporters, because everybody goes through stuff.
Everybody.
But my parents, I said that to say, they show unwavering faith, and every single time they pointed me right back to God because they know that that's my source. And if I can't build my own relationship with my creator, then I'm gonna be up a creek, man, and I was for a little bit of time. But you live, you learn, and also too, like with our community, the African American community, I love y'all. But we also do need to take seriously mental health and be okay with going to the doctor and talking to a therapist or talking to somebody that you rely on for answers. That could be your sisters, that could be therapy, that could be if you gotta go check into the mental hospital, do your thing, but don't worry about what it is that people say about you. Because at the end of the day, you gotta make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? When you going through all them people, that you want to be friends, because people still want to be popular for whatever reason when they get older. Right. I went out with But at the end of the day, you got to make sure you good. So whoever it is that you lean on, rely on, talk to them. If you got to go get some medicine, go get medicine. That's not saying you got to take medicine for the rest of your life. You just need something to help you get out of that situation, right?
And the thing is, you can still trust God and take medicine.
That's right.
A lot of people are like, oh, if I take this pill, or oh, if I do this, that means I don't trust God. That is not a fact. That's not a fact. At the end of the day, do what you have to do.
That's right.
Javetta is biting her tongue over there. I can see.
No. I was just thinking. You were talking about the African American community, specifically men, and we are not men, of course. But what I have seen in my experience,
we are women
with men.
Whoa,
Yeah,
man.
whoa.
In intimate settings with men in relationships, I'm talking about, when I say intimate, I mean like father, brother, spouse, boyfriend. A lot of our men do not feel safe to be vulnerable enough to be like, hey, I need counseling. Hey, I need therapy.
A lot of them feel like it makes them less of a man. But I want you to be emotionally intelligent, okay? And to be able to be that, you need to start from square one.
And I also think that women should provide that safe space for them to feel okay to cry if they need to come nag. I mean, I know, but like women, you know, it's okay for us to be like, oh my God, I had a hard week. Like last week, I felt like it about took me out. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was holding on to it, but I reached out to my sister Keisha and I said, I need you. And when she came over to my house, she saw I was in a disheveled state. So she kind of stepped in. And I appreciate you for this.
You wasn't low.
Oh, but you didn't call me.
But I did.
You can't dip no apples. Because you can't dip no strawberries or no apples.
It wasn't just that. But, you know, me and Keisha have had the conversations where we have been mentally vulnerable with each other. So I know what I can say to her that I can't necessarily say to all of y'all. But my point is that space that I have where I have somebody I can call and be like, oh my God, girl, this is going on, this is going on. I want to be that landing pad for a man to do not.
You want a good nagging session. You want a
I want the men in my life, my dad, my brother, my brother-in-law. I want them to be able to be like, hey, sis,
this is how
I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I just need to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
That's what I want
It's
to be.
needed. Yeah.
And I want it to be okay. But in our community right now, it's not okay for the most part. But I want the men to know. Now, don't inbox me with all your problems.
So I was thinking I could nag to you a little bit. Over dinner.
Nagging. I want you to be
Cry a little bit over dinner.
with work was rough. You've had a rough week. This is going on. This is going on. And I need to talk to somebody. I want that to be okay.
Right. Yes.
normalize.
Also, I want to say on camera too, real quick, women, menopause.
Perimenopause,
menopause. Those of us that have had like radical hysterectomies where we kind of were thrown into that. Anxiety is a symptom.
Unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yes, anxiety is a symptom aside from the mood swings, the rage.
So what are we?
So when you go from having your cycle,
because maybe even with having your cycle, you still got some things going on. You go through the mood swings, you go through the eating everything up,
and anxiety is a part of that too. Anxiety, depression,
ship it off on folks.
That's why I think that your support system means so much. So
who supported me through this?
You got your boo. The kids are not really a support.
Now you bite your tongue, sis. Keisha is biting.
Oh my God. No, y'all, listen, my husband started using Chat GPT. He took pictures of that last and I said, manipulate.
Hold on, baby. Let's see.
She said that blooper
But I rock with that because I showed you talking to Chat. I'm like, oh, what's going on with me?
Girl.
I do want to say this, guys. I am the type of person, I like to say, hey, how are you? How is your day going? You never know what a person is going through.
Yeah.
Right.
All together. That, hey, how you doing? Or how was your day could be the very thing that take them to the next level. Like, oh, dang, so somebody do care. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to share this little story with you guys. I simply went into Food Lion. I'm just as colorful and loud, proud, and I am going to speak to people. So I go to the deli section and I tell the young lady what I want. First, I said, hey, how are you? I called her ma'am because that's just what I do. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. What would you like? I'm telling her what I want. So this lady started crying. And I'm just like, are you okay? She said, ma'am, you don't understand.
people that come here and they get their order, she said they are so rude, they are so mean, like they yell at us and like they don't take the time to say, hey, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And I said, well dang, when she did that, it just made me want to do it even more, because I am the type of person, I want to lift somebody up. Hey, how you doing? How was your day? Even sometimes when my day is not going the way that I want it to go, I still, hey, how you doing? I want to push myself to still be that sunshine, or just to be that upliftment. Is that word?
It means raising someone up emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or socially. It's about encouragement, improvement.
That upliftment for that person, you know what I'm saying? But it don't cost to say hey. It don't cost to say see you later. It don't cost to say have an amazing day, a great day. It don't cost us to do those things. So can we start doing it? When you walk in a room, say good morning.
Read the room first, because some people away from. Might I add something to that? Because we live in a society now where people only do social media, text messaging, and so the communication, the sociableness, and all that stuff is being removed.
That's crazy.
And that's the new norm. So it's normal to go into a room and be in a room where nobody will speak. At my job, there's hundreds of people that work with me. We can walk into a break room and everybody sitting to themselves. Ain't nobody gonna say, hey, how you doing?
You know, I guess I like to test the water a little bit.
You just like
I sincerely just say hey, and I like you said, read your room. You can tell when somebody's going to respond or react, and you can also kind of tell when they're not. But it's not for me to change who I am.
Oh yeah, exactly.
To suit whoever. If I say hey to everybody, that's who I am. That's like you said, that's how we were raised.
Yeah.
But I do that as well, and I'm completely okay with not receiving a response. Because
you walk around this face all
because it's in me. Now there are some days where I am one track. Like I went to Natterville's in Winston a couple weeks ago. The line is crazy. I don't really know nobody in Winston that I know is gonna be in the line. Somebody honked the horn. They ain't honking at me. I'm going to my car. I get an inbox. Javetta, I think I saw you at Natterville's. Oh, that was me. I honked the horn. Oh, you was honking at me? I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I might be like one track mind, but it's nothing against anybody if I don't speak. If you know me or if you know me from social media, please come speak to me, because sometimes I might be working my part-time job and I'm looking at my phone like, you know.
I love, I can be shopping in TJ Maxx. I can be wherever I am, looking like a little bum. And people that follow me on my YouTube channel, people that just follow me, they be like, hey, how you doing? And I be like, hey. Like, uh-oh, I don't know what this is. Oh, I follow you on YouTube, or I follow you on Facebook. I be like, how you doing? I be like, thank you so much for stopping and talking to me.
They
you know
actually expressing it, yeah.
This
one guy was like, I'm not trying to be like a fangirl or nothing, but me and my wife have been watching y'all's YouTube channel for a very long time. And I think it is so cool how it is your little community.
It is.
So this was good, guys. I think we need to continue this. I am not tired of talking yet. So stay tuned for the next episode. Okay, guys.
Bye.